Hello everyone, it's the weekend and I'm going camping. I need it, quite honestly. As you can see, the winter has arrived early here in Quebec this year. The weather is pretty cold. I haven't looked it up, so I don't know how much it's going to go down below zero tonight, but I expect it to be cold. I don't have a tent, but I have this massive sleeping bag that will hopefully keep me warm. I'll try to build a shelter and build a fire, get some food in, have fun and record the whole thing. So if you're interested, stick around. Those white birch make good fire starter. I'm going to grab some for later. So I've been walking for a while now. My hands were already frozen, and now that I'm getting warmer, they start to defrost. It's painful. What I am exactly looking for is a place with some dead standing trees. That means dry wood, and also I can use some of the logs to build a shelter perhaps. But I'm also looking for a place where there's a lot of fir, small fir, so I can use their branches for making myself a mattress and a roof. As you can see, as you can see behind me, there's little pools of water everywhere. I realized the land I picked up today is quite wet. So I need also to find a place that's higher up, so I don't get wet when I lay down. Although I didn't bring any water, so those little pools may be useful later. I think that's it. That's the spot. So why did I choose that spot? Well, first, it's dry. Second, it's naturally protected by these big fir trees. There's a cute little opening there. Also, there's some dead trees there already leaning against others, so I can use them. Another one just there. And finally, there's a lot of fir just like that all over the place. So things to keep in mind when you build a shelter and you want to have a fire: always look for the wind. It's not really windy today, but if I look at the snowflakes, I can see that the wind is coming kind of in diagonal like this towards me. So I will build my A-frame facing that way behind me, so I will be protected by the wind, and then I'll put my fire there to make sure I don't get smoked. Also, I'm going to build a small wall on the other side of my fire to try to keep some of the heat, make like a reflector of some kind. So that's the basics, you know. Look how beautiful this is with the sun coming out. That's a big pile of fur. Holy. Gonna have to get some clothes off. I'm sweaty and it's not good because if when I stop I will be cold for sure. I'll put my wet jacket back on, but I'll get rid of these. Yeah. I'm so thirsty. It's getting dark, kind of. I don't know what time it is, but I think I'm just going to build an A-frame. Stuff it with fir branch. It's a lot faster and that will give me protection for tonight. And then I'll use the big logs I just saw for firewood and also for a reflector for the heat. Something like this. So when you build a A-frame, you want to keep in mind that you don't want to make it too big because it's more air to eat inside. So I'll make it about this height so I can sit, and I can sit without my head touching the top, and then I can see that it will be long enough to sleep underneath. Now that's a good size. I have to raise the back a little bit. As you can see, the skeleton is done. Now it's time to put some fur on top. Gonna make some little logs. Those I can stack on each side too to make thicker walls. My gloves are frozen. The temperature is dropping now, I can feel it. I'm moving, so it's still hot, but I'm going to have to make a fire soon. Okay, so once you get close to be finished like that, you want to look inside, see where the light comes in, and then you can patch the top. The roof is done. As you can see, it's pretty dark in there. Now I need to do the floor. You want to use fur for sure once you do the floor. because it's soft and it's not itchy like the spruce. So be careful, don't use spruce for your floor. You will notice when you grab it, the needles are sharp and itchy, and it's not a good surface to sleep on. Did you know, by the way, that fir was used by the First Nation to do the flooring in their teepee sometimes? You can pack it up, you use a lot, you make a thick layer of it, and then it compresses and it becomes like this antibacterial, good smelling surface that you can lay on, and it's pretty convenient. Who would have thought that I would need more fur? I just ran out from my big pile. I thought I had enough, but as you can see, if you want it to be thick enough to protect you all around, you need to use quite a lot. So I'm going to grab some more because I don't have enough for the floor right now. You don't want to go easy on it. Like I think I'm probably gonna try to have like at least 2 or 3 feet thick of fir branches on the ground, because I want to isolate myself from the tonight, you know, from the frost. So yeah, I need some more. Maybe 1 or 2 more load. Now time to build a fire. Going to put it right here and get a wall behind. There's a dead tree over here, I can use that to start. I want to use some dead rotten wood so it doesn't necessarily catch fire right away. So as you can see, it's pretty smoky. At least it does. It's not going into my shelter, but yeah, the wood is wet, so I gotta let it dry for a bit. Build some coals, get some meat, and then I'll keep throwing some more on top. And then after that I'm going to eat something because oh my, I haven't eaten anything. I haven't eaten anything today. That was a hard working day. Not even sure to have enough wood. There's a lot of wet wood around. But I think now the fire is going well. Next step, I must boil some water because I'm so dry. I mean, my clothes are wet, but my inside is dry. I'm so thirsty. So let's boil some water and I'll think of the next thing to do. Oh my god. Woo. Got some water. So good. For dinner, I mean for my entree, I have a bunch of leftover chicken bones. So just gonna put in the pot. Put in the pot and make a chicken stock, something like that, and drink it. There's a lot of fat too in it, so it will melt and give me some calories. Yes, that's it. I don't know if it looks appetizing to you, but it does to me. It does when you haven't eaten all afternoon, and when you work your ass off. Well, I added some snow to it, so I got now like a good liter of chicken broth with some old needles in it. Well, must have been in the snow. Bon appétit! Oh, it's hot. But it's good. Got a steak too, which is frozen rock solid. I guess the weather is like being in the freezer, so I will try to defrost it somehow. Okay, guess some of it burned. Going to cut it off. Oh yeah. Feel like a caveman. Alright, bon appétit again. Oh yeah. Wow. So good. I was kind of doubting this trip earlier. It was really hard to get that fire going. I mean, everything, all the wood is soaked. It's like frozen, and once you put it in the fire, it just steams. And it takes a long time to catch. And I was pretty wet too. The temperature was dropping, and I was like, oh, am I going to make it through? I was so thirsty too. I didn't bring any water, and that was a mistake. I just thought I was gonna melt some snow, but underestimated the time it would take me to build this. So thirsty, hungry, wet, cold, wet wood. I was like, oh my god, I don't know where this is going. But now I feel the power coming back within me. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see that sleeping bag. Never tried it before. Looks pretty good. Wow. Yeah. Big sleeping bag. Happy I have it. Yes, my water tonight is chicken broth. It's a good thing to make. If you eat chicken and you buy whole chicken, don't throw away the bones. You can make several broths with the same bones. You just boil them over and over again, and you extract minerals and nutrients from it. It used to be a survival food. Our ancestors, they didn't waste anything. When they hunted animals, they used every single part of them. The skin, the tendons, the organs, yeah, the bones. I think it's a way to show respect to the animals. Don't waste any of it. I remember I slept in this forest a few years ago, and I had such vivid dreams. I suspect technology affects our dreams. What I mean by technology, I mean screens like Wi-Fi. I don't know, like it might not be scientific, but that's the feeling I have, that interacting with technology, mostly before bed, maybe the city too, I don't know, all the waves in the air. I feel it interacts with the quality of our sleep, or just the ability to remember our dreams. When I was a kid, I used to have these lucid dreams really often, and now not so often. But I noticed that when I spend time in nature and sleep outside, just get off the technology for a while, the strength of the dreams comes back. Finally getting toasty in here. Got my pants. Didn't bring any toothpaste, but found some coal. Did you know you could use it? Just bite it off. It's better than toothpaste. And the final touch is night cream face wash made from snow. Trust me, it's the best. As good as new. I think that's it. See you in the morning. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Just woke up with a headache. Ay. Not cold though. Well, I was a little cold. What I did is I went and grabbed some larch inner bark and decided to make some tea with it. Because I feel I'm just probably dehydrated. I didn't drink enough today. So I'll make some tea and try to go back to bed. Yeah, regular water is good. Good morning. Yes. The fire is still going. That's the remaining wood left. I used all of it last night and it burned steady. The heat kept my tea liquid, so that's good. It didn't freeze. I put some larch in it, as I told you, around 2 a.m. Yeah, I woke up with a headache. Today's mistake, or yesterday's mistake, was to not drink enough water. Yeah, I thought like, oh, it's cold, I don't need to bring any, there's snow everywhere. Yeah, it was a mistake. I got dehydrated and then I could feel it. After. I was sluggish at the end. I was tired, and then I had some bone broth before bed, like a good liter of it, but that wasn't enough. Woke up in the middle of the night, huge headache. I was like, whoa, as dry as a raisin. And I made some tea and then I felt better after that. If you enjoyed watching this, you can subscribe and like and comment to let me know what you think. Until then, see you next time.